So what are bubbles? You know, I'm always talking about these bubbles, and I want to break it down using 3 examples. 3. Not 5, but 3. The first example is a bubble of a place. You know, like I think Micron is a little bubble. It's like a little sphere of influence in and of itself. Micron is a bubble. Raves are a bubble. And also, when I climb, I'm in these little bubbles. So, at Micron, they have all these little acronyms, all these little sayings, and when I enter that world, it's like I'm in another world, you know? It's like I'm not even in America anymore. I'm in sort of like this crazy reality where everyone's just talking about semiconductors and shit. And it's like all this, it's like a little world that has developed through time. And it's really hard for me to articulate the idea of bubbles using Micron, but that's just one example. Another example of bubbles are in raves. That in and of itself is like its own little reality, you know? I think that's really why I liked it so much. It's because you sort of enter into the rave and you're just in this world, a different world of lights and colors and happiness. And everyone's just so awesome. Everyone's like, hey, what's up? Because they're living in abundance. That notion is another video in and of itself. The notion of living in abundance and everyone being happy all the time. That's the atmosphere of a rave. But the rave is like a little bubble. Another example of a bubble is when I'm rock climbing. I love using this notion of bubbles rock climbing. So I'll be on a multi-pitch climb, way the fuck up there, you know, thousands of feet up there. And if I'm just focusing on the rock, I'm literally in this little 3-foot bubble, you know? And if I take a rest and I look out, it's like, holy shit, my bubble just popped. And here I am in the real fucking world. Same with the belay stations. You know, you climb up, you get to the belay station, clip in, and if you're just focused there, focused on transferring the gear to your partner, you're in this little bubble. And then you look out, and the bubble bursts. So I like to think of these bubbles as sort of the sphere of reality that we're in. So I mean, Micron, that's its own little sphere, its own little bubble of reality. Bubbles. Interesting notion. Interesting notion that I had. That is all.